This is Tom Salemi. I'm here at OIS at AAO in Las Vegas. I'm here with the principals from LacriScience, Paul Gavaris and Chris Geddes. Thanks for joining us today, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
You were here as well in spring at OIS at ASCRS, and you gave an update then. First, in your answer, tell us a bit about your device, the LacriPen, and tell us where you are, what you've. Give us an update on where the LacriPen is since the spring presentation.
Happy to, Tom. We presented in spring a device that is the world's smallest handheld ophthalmic osmometer that also does other diagnostics such as MMP9, adenovirus, MRSA. I think we've had an incredible year at LacriScience. We've been able to really become a late-stage diagnostic company. Our LacriPen is almost ready for clinicals. We're just tying up loose ends, putting things together, putting manufacturing schedules together, fundraising as always, of course. That's what we always do. So it's been a great year. I think it's the best ever year at LacriScience, and I'm really looking forward to 2016.
Well, could you share some insights on the regulatory process ahead of you?
Yes, I can. Thank you for having us, Tom. We're sort of by the end of June, we should be ready to start our clinicals and then apply for a 510K application at the FDA, hopefully with a predicate that we know we're really good with in terms of comparison. We shouldn't have too much difficulty. But we're developing the instrument to the level that can carry us through by the midsummer. So we're optimistic and hopefully get the product approved and get manufactured.
Do you have a sense of how long of a process that might be?
I would say at the most a year and a half for being available, but getting FDA clearance, we hope maybe 6 months, let's say into 2017.
We always want to be careful predicting that sort of thing, and let's all assume that you've got good news ahead and you get approval. Where does the LacriPen fit into the clinic? How do physicians use it? What type of physician will be using it, do you hope?
Great question there, Tom. I think the LacriPen is the only device that will be able to diagnose normal, medium, high dry eye conditions. There's no device on the market at all that has the resolution to be able to actually resolve the actual specifics that are truly needed between the dry eye syndrome. The LacriPen has a sensitivity of about 2 milliosmoles, and so it'll be able to do that, and we think that's pretty unique. It has also the cost of goods is pretty low for the LacriPen. I think we'll have pretty rapid market penetration into the market, and I think we'll grow rapidly and quickly. What I think is also interesting with the LacriPen is the diagnostics that we have developed so far, such as MMP9, are very unique. There are devices that are out there today that can detect MMP9 at about 40 nanograms per milliliter. Of course, we all know the basal level for MMP9 for patients is around 5 nanograms per milliliter, yet no one talks about that. The LacriPen today can detect about 5 nanograms per milliliter of MMP9, so we get the basal level as well as the upregulated MMP9. I think it's a great test downstream for physicians, and I think it'll have significant impact in the ophthalmic space.
Final question, you've had a lot of meetings here at OIS. You're getting interest from investors. You mentioned fundraising, talking to any strategics?
We did we talked to a few people today, and we have a few other meetings tomorrow, and they're all quite positive, because what we did was differentiate our instrument because of its accuracy, reliability, and specificity. The point of care is a reality, because we know the diagnosis instantly and then manage whether we continue on the medication or change it, because we can measure MMP9 levels, we can measure osmolarity repeatably and reliably. So,
I would just add that I think this meeting has been particularly important for us. I don't think we've ever had as much interest from the community as we have at this meeting. And I think that's just because we are pretty late stage now and very close to clinicals. And I'd like to thank you all for another super meeting. I think it's grown a little compared to the last meeting. It's
970, I think was the count. So
fantastic. Kudos to you guys. It's a really great meeting. Thank you.
We're very happy to have you here. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Tom.